You can send it to him.
All right, Jus, we're back with another episode.
We are.
How are you doing?
Fabulous. How are you today?
Good, man. I'm doing all right. A lot of coffee, a lot of energy drinks today. I'm hyped. Psyched.
Monsters?
I had one Monster, and I'm on my first cup of coffee, so I'm behind.
You better hope when you go, they don't do an autopsy.
Why?
Your liver's going to be glowing in the dark.
You think it affects your liver like alcoholism?
It ain't good.
So I know I've had liver damage from my previous life.
Right.
And this ain't helping probably. But
Probably not.
now my wife and daughter drink those weak ones, like they're called Asani and those little light ones.
Yeah, I don't drink any of those.
It's like a Coors Light.
This is about the worst I do is this ice zero sugar water with vitamins and antioxidants.
Does that have caffeine?
No. No caffeine.
You're not allowed to have caffeine, right?
Yeah, I can have caffeine.
I thought you couldn't because you had a fatty heart or something. I don't know.
No, I got a fatty everything.
Whatever.
I'm old and fat.
Whatever, man. But we're looking on the news, and it had that video of that woman
with the Minnesota hand warmer.
Yeah, they threw a flashbang. She wanted to pick it up and throw it back at him, and it blew up in her hand. So
that's what happens when you don't know anything about pyrotechnics.
It blew the tip of her finger off. So
it happens.
My daughter was asking me about it, and I said, "Well, flashbangs have a purpose. They make a lot of noise. They won't kill you, but you can't squeeze it. It's like a heavy duty firecracker, man.
Yeah, it's just a disorient.
Yeah, typically you use them when you're going into a room in the dark. It flashes and gets people, blinds their night vision and all that. And you can go in and
bang, you can't hear.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah,
disorienting and helps the assaulter going in the room to have a few extra seconds. Right.
Right.
Did you want to hear my story about it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was a breacher on an assault team with Second Force Recon Company.
Right.
Hoorah. All that.
Yeah.
And we would use flashbangs to make entry. And we also would put double-sided sticky tape on there. And if you're on an interior door, you could simply rip off that sticky tape, stick it next to the doorknob, and would blow the doorknob off on an interior door. Didn't really work on the exteriors that good.
Right.
We had to use different charges there. And it would go in. It worked great. One night we were doing a training run, and one of our breachers was going to do that. And he got the sticky tape stuck to his glove, and it went off in his hand and blew his thumb clear off.
Oh, nice. Nice.
We finished the run and stuff. We're done out there. We're doing a debrief outside. He goes,
sure
hey,
the VA said not service connected.
And he held his hand up and goes, hey, I blew my thumb off. Like that. Like he wasn't like my thumb or nothing. He's like, hey, my thumb's missing kind of thing. Blood everywhere. And we stopped the debrief, and the medic went over and said, oh, we need to go to the hospital. One of those deals.
Yeah.
Anyway, they were going to make him get out and all that. But he found a doctor that said, hey, we can take your big toe, put it where your thumb is, and move your middle toe over to where your big toe is, and you can stay in. He did that when he was a sergeant. He retired as a sergeant major.
Yeah, good for him.
Good guy. Excellent guy. He stuck to his glove that night. Things happen, right?
Yeah.
The funniest part was him saying, hey, my thumb's blown off. Like super calm.
Nonchalantly.
Yeah. And he had a bad burn on his rest of his hand, too.
Yeah.
Guess what his call sign was?
What?
Hitchhiker. So
nice.
We changed. I don't know if he had a call sign up. He's kind of new then. But he hitchhiker to this day.
All you guys had call signs.
Mine was big head, and then they shortened it to head.
Huh, that's weird.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I didn't see that one coming.
Big head. They called it. They ordered these special. We got all these when they went to the new assault helmets, those high cut hockey helmets.
Yeah,
they ordered a bunch. They ordered some X larges and some larges and stuff. And I had to get it. What size do you think I had to get?
Triple XL,
double X.
Double XL.
Still was a little tight. Had these the skinny pads in there.
Yeah.
But anyway, they made fun of me. Like they'd put my helmet on, go, God, look at my head. It was like.
That's just wrong.
Darth Vader, off of
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs,
yeah.
But yeah, that's what they would do to me. We were mean to each other.
That's so mean.
You're in the Marines. Y'all were mean to each other.
Yep. Of course.
Yeah, you lived out in those stupid ordnance caves.
It happens.
What's fun? It'd be 100 degrees and 100% humidity in Lejeune.
Yeah,
you'd go in those things. It'd be like 60 degrees.
Yeah,
it was beautiful and like relief when we were getting ammo or whatever.
Yeah, unless you're in the small arms area and you're humping all day.
Yeah,
that's not good. But that was the last part of my tours.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, I was in artillery units and infantry units, and unfortunately, once you get that stuff off the trucks and stuff, you're with them.
Because they got to because you don't have to teach them how to make it go down range. They know how to do that.
So once you're done,
yeah,
you're with them guys, unless you're doing disposal or something like that.
Turn in brass, whatever.
Yeah.
Brass and trash.
You got right in line. If you were in an arty unit, you became an artillery man. If you were in infantry, you went and become an infantryman.
You were the first sergeant's buddy.
No. Well, yeah, my one first sergeant, if it weren't for him, I would have got kicked out of the Marine Corps.
Right. In the Marines, you had to turn your brass in and all that. And they were strict.
Yeah.
Like, it had to weigh a certain amount and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Most of them were pretty cool. They'd be like, okay, you're a few ounces off, whatever. Go about your day. Because some ranges, it was, especially if you're doing shoot move, maneuver stuff.
Yeah.
It's all over the place, right? It's not in one place. Hold on.
Yeah, you never come back with the exact same number.
The most strict ammo supply point, ammo return point, whatever you want to call it. Fort McClellan, Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my Lord. I've gone round and round with them because the guy's like, he's in his some fat guy in his shorts and t-shirt with flip-flops. Oh, you're off. Go find me some more brass. I'm like, dude, we've been out here for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
you're getting ready to get beat up here. And
that is crazy.
You're getting ready to be missing in these woods. That's what's going to happen if you don't.
Yeah, it happens.
I said that to him before. And, because you're hungry, tired, you got chiggers all over your legs, and they're up, he just came in from eating at Waffle House.
Well, of course he did. That's why I like when I was with Division, it wasn't the same.
Right.
When I went to the ASP up there at Lejeune, I didn't like being in group. I'd rather be out in Division.
Right. The ASP at Lejeune, that was okay, depending on who was in charge that year.
Yeah.
Because they would move around and who was.
My first sergeant at my unit before I wound up going up to Lejeune for the ASP, he said, "You're a hell of a field Marine. You suck in garrison."
Right.
And that's just the way I was. I'd rather be out in the field doing stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't like the ASP.
The worst trouble I ever got into in the Marines was driving a Humvee to the PX. I tried to park it around behind the dumpsters so they wouldn't see it. And somebody spotted it immediately and told on me. I had to go report to the man. I was a staff sergeant too, so it made it worse. But anyways.
No, I stole a full bird Colonel's Jeep Cherokee.
To go get some Gatorade or something?
Ice cream.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we were getting Gatorades that day at the PX. And I drove, and our captain was like, "We don't have any cars out here." I said, he said, "Don't get caught driving a Hummer to the thing." I said, "We'll park up the road." And I didn't park up the road because it was cold. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was right. I got caught. But anyway, nothing happened. Just got yelled at by some first sergeant.
I took that Jeep in front of the chow hall.
Yeah.
I went in to eat, and I just happened to look in. My buddy said, "What are you doing?" I said, "You want to go for a ride?" How can you start it? Just don't worry, get in. We were gone with it.
They didn't have any more Jeeps by the time I got in. So they still had them around when you were in.
This was a Jeep Cherokee.
Oh, like his personal car?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we were overseas, and
nice.
That was his car. Government plates on it and stuff. And we just jumped in and took it, and down the road we went.
At 29 Palms, we do the CACs out there.
Oh, yeah. I'd been there a lot.
The interesting part out there, you could drive a Humvee anywhere. Humvees were authorized on PX
anywhere.
And we had the captain's Hummer. He'd say, "Go get this, go get that." And okay. And
we used to hitchhike from Camp Wilson all the way over in the main side and make beer runs and everything.
Yeah.
5-ton trucks. The A-frames that were out there.
Now they said it's the same thing. They just made the A-frames round frames.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like those little round.
We were out there. They didn't even have an enlisted club out there.
Really?
Yeah. I think
they had the hamburger joint when I was
90.
There. Yeah.
90 or 91. They finally put a little, I don't know, ghee dunk out there.
Yeah. It was a hamburger place. You get beer and stuff.
Yeah.
They would open the beer up at certain times. Breakfast was you went into that covered area and everybody lined up. And got
yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
But we've gone off on a tangent here, Jus.
Yeah, we did.
Down memory lane.
Long time ago, though.
Down memory lane. So anyway, we're talking about today, we're going to get into our client contract a little bit. We just did 9 minutes of bull crap.
Oh.
Who cares, right? But our client contract, some people, we get a lot of complaints. We get a lot of people say I don't have money for that, so they go with a cheaper investigator. And I'm glad they found a cheaper. If your priority is a discount, we're not the one to come to.
No.
If your priority is getting information and winning, then we're the ones to come to.
It's quality.
We're not a discount house. And we're we're probably going up on our prices soon anyways to meet inflation, demand, and all those things. So my salesperson don't know about that yet. So there you go, Mason, coming down the pipe for you. But yeah, we charge $200 an hour. All right. And I just kicked my microphone. $200 an hour. We're the most expensive in the area. You don't see $200 an hour till you get up around DC out towards Las Vegas.
Yeah, but there's a reason for that.
Mm-hmm. Most of the ones here in Alabama are charging $75 to $125 an hour.
Yeah.
I don't see how they're making it, which I suspect they're not.
They're not making it long.
Right. And, we got one guy's been around a while up in Huntsville. I don't talk to him much. He's a good investigator, I guess, but he likes to make fun of our firm for being so expensive. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, you're not charging enough. I've even had lawyers say that. They say you charge too much. I'm like, that's coming from the worst business people in the industry.
Exactly.
Lawyers. And you're not charging enough if you think you're a lawyer with a doctorate degree and you're charging $250 an hour. Come on. You should be up in the 400 range, in my opinion. If I go to a lawyer and they're like, yeah, it's $150 an hour, I'm probably not going to use that lawyer.
Right.
Especially if it's like something big, like criminal, or I'm suing somebody for a lot of money.
Right.
I'm expecting to pay a premium and to get premium work,
Exactly.
So. But yeah, we're sometimes triple the people around here. And our contract spells out everything that's going on. It's 25 hours that you're paying for initially. Now, some people, we got one going on now where she said, let's go ahead and pay for 40. I said, Roger that. You pay in advance. I don't take payments. They say, well, I don't have that cash. We'll go get a credit card and put it on a credit card. If this is that important, if your child's welfare during a custody dispute is important, if that $3 million you're going to miss out on a divorce is important, or you maybe get freed from prison based on evidence we can gather, then you may want to go get some credit and maybe charge it, pay it off later, right? A lot of people are like, I just don't have that money. You charge too much. Hey, no, I do not get my feelings hurt when you say that, and I do not dicker around with you. You've heard me on the phone with them before. Yeah. I'm like, hey, man, we're just not the right person.
But I wish some of the people could see what they're paying for with private investigator A, and then what they get when they pay for us.
Yeah, it's different. There's a difference in what the reporting. I make sure the investigators actually do what they're supposed to.
Right.
You manage them for a little while, and you did that for a while. That can be frustrating, getting investigators to do what they're supposed to. Right?
It can, yeah.
There's some personality stuff, and I'm like, you're going to go do it, or you're not getting paid, kind of thing. And they usually, the ones I got now are working pretty well. They're doing great.
But we don't have like fly-by-night investigators,
right?
Where some of these agencies that are charging a lot less, they have, in my opinion, substandard investigators. They don't do the quality job. They're not as in depth. They're not as involved.
They don't care. So we just hired a new guy out of Birmingham, David Hickey. Oh, I said his name on the radio here. So, anyways, former Marine. Hoorah! Yeah, all them things. He was a police officer for 15 years. Right. And he does great, man. Yeah. He catches stuff I miss. Like, hey, what about this? I'm like, go look. You know what I mean? That's, he does a great job. Yeah. For some reason, he questions himself because he's just started the investigation, the private side. But he was a detective for a decent sized police department. So I'm like, man, you know what you're doing. And he's like, I just don't want to mess nothing up. I said, go mess stuff up, dude. We'll fix it. So I'd rather have somebody that's super aggressive and I have to pull them back than I have someone I got to push, which is what I look for. In our contract too, it talks about we can't guarantee results. And everybody's like, that's not good. We guarantee the investigation is going to happen, that we're going to spell out our scope of work. It's going to have these bullets we're going to hit, right? It's going to say, we're going to do this, this, and this. Right. And here's how we do it. Now we go out and do this, and this. It doesn't mean that Johnny is going to be meeting up with Sally at the car wash.
Absolutely. I've
caught them, they back into the car wash there at night.
Right.
Don't think people can see them. But anyways, funny stuff. He may not do that. He may not be doing it just because you suspect it. So what we do is we list assumptions, and then we go out and try to prove those assumptions. Those assumptions may be wrong, right? It may not be proven as fact. And some people get mad at us about it.
Yeah, we're just reporting facts.
You remember that case you worked a lot on where you drove down to Mobile, the criminal case?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That woman was so mad because what she thought was true some of it turned out not to be true. And
yeah, but we can't make stuff up.
remember how
And
mad
we
she
won't.
was? She was mad. Some of them signed a contract without reading it. And I have to, as we go through, I'll put snippets out there and say, hey, here's what you signed up for. Remember? They're like, I didn't read that. Well,
That's
sorry.
not my problem.
We're already 20 hours into this thing. You're not getting your money back. You know,
Right.
there have been instances where we've gone out and screwed up right away, where an investigator got burnt or did something dumb and got us compromised. And I have given their money back there.
Right.
That's our fault. But it's happened maybe twice. And how long we've been in? 6 years? I don't know. 6, 7 years. Since 2018, Jus.
That's a long time.
I started with me and some business cards and a little Hyundai.
Yeah, you're looking at 8 years.
Yeah. Now I've got an F-150 and some business cards. How
Oh,
about that?
you go, boy.
F-150. I used one. I bought it used. I'm a big spender, Jus.
Yeah, I know.
We do have a competitor over in Florence who drives a blue Charger.
Well, good for them.
It's one of the loudest cars. I can spot it all over.
Well, that's what you want as a private investigator.
It's a cool car, man. But
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You want to use that on stakeouts, tails, everything.
pulling up to serve documents.
Yeah,
We're here, man. We're here, dude. Look at me. I look like
I'll just stay with my little Colorado.
he slicks his hair back and wears leather jackets and stuff.
Yeah, that's not me.
I know. I look like a redneck kind of most of the time. But
I just look like just a nasty biker.
you are. That's what you are. Well, your tattoos on your knuckles.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. And then, they try to get us to modify the report to fit their narrative.
Can't do it.
That's what we call journalism today.
Creative writing.
It's no longer journalism, right?
Yeah.
Journalism used to be just report the facts, man, right?
Yeah, not anymore.
It's like, let's modify whose ever side you're on. I don't care if you're liberal or right. But right is right, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, I don't care if you're liberal or on the conservative side. You cannot modify the story to fit the narrative of the people that's paying you or who likes you.
That's fraud. We're not going to do it.
How come journalists can't get sued for fraud?
Because they're journalists.
Well, Trump just sued CBS for a bunch and won, right?
Yeah. And I think his wife is suing another group
for reporting ignorant stuff.
False. Yeah.
I guess you can, but if you're Trump, you got some cash sitting in your pocket. So.
Yeah. I'm not as well off as the president.
I can't pay the top-notch lawyer to go after him today.
Yeah, neither can I.
Anyway, yeah, I guess you can sue him, but yeah, we would get sued if we did that. If we got caught.
Wouldn't be in business long.
No, you can get your license removed for reporting false report, and we just can't do it, man. And people try to get us to do it all the time.
Once you lose integrity, you're done in this business.
So I had a lawyer email me the other day. He said, "Hey, can you modify your report right off the get?" I didn't read the rest of the email. I said, "No." I didn't even read the rest of it. They want me to modify it, the wording to read a certain way and all this. I'm like,
no. Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
I didn't get past the modify part. And I was like, no. Now, if I had a misspelled word, yes, I'll fix the misspelled word.
Yeah.
But
I'm not going to change the content.
Mm-mm. No. When I get investigators write a report and send it in on their reports.
Right.
I might fix a misspelled word here and there. I don't change the context or anything. Right. I may not like it. The customer may not like it, but sorry, that's what it is.
What it is.
We had one going on. We're trying to prove that a woman is living with a guy. She's receiving alimony from our client. And we've gone out. This is recent. We've gone out there. I went out there one night, investigators showing in the morning. She's always at her house where she's supposed to be. One night she was at his house till 9:00 and then left and went home. So, right, she can have a boyfriend. She just can't stay overnight or look like she's being supported by him. And the client said, "Hey, can you make that where she stayed all night?" I said, "No, we can't. This was like last week. This is like last week, man. I can't do it."
Oh my God. They're crazy.
We can't do it. And they get mad about it. And they're like, "Oh, I got their money back." No, not doing it.
So. No, I'm not giving you your money back because I refuse to lie for you.
Just the facts, man.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that show? Just the facts, ma'am. Right?
Dragnet.
Yeah. They say man or ma'am?
Ma'am.
Ma'am. Just the facts, ma'am. Yeah. Right? Dragnet. That's an old one.
It is with Jack Webb.
Oh, yeah. He was
Harry Morgan.
The Marine, right? Jack Webb. So, was he a real Marine in real life? He just played one in the show, right?
Yeah.
The Marine was the name of the show.
The DI with Jack Webb.
DI with Jack Webb.
Yeah. Right. I have that.
he was correct in his uniform, right?
Yeah.
So I like Andy Griffith's show. And Sergeant Carter.
Yeah.
He was not correct. And you don't call Marine Sergeant. You don't call Gunny Sergeant. But it was funny, though. So.
No. Yeah.
It was so funny.
That guy was actually a World War II hero in the Army.
Yeah. He was. Yeah. He's funny.
Yeah. He was hysterical, though.
Yeah. My wife was like, how's that not correct? And I'm like, well, I'll describe the uniform. You don't call him a Marine gunnery sergeant. You just don't call him Sarge. Yeah. No. Especially a recruit. You know? No.
Sarge.
It's funny, though. I like it.
Yeah.
But where were we, Juice?
We were talking about lying on the report. We're not going to do it.
So we went from just the facts, ma'am, all the way down to Gomer Pyle. So, okay, good. But yeah, a lot of investigators I've seen out on the street when we have clients say, here's what the other investigator did, because they didn't do what they're supposed to. They basically just talk about doing an investigation and never do it. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
They talk big. They may put a executive summary where it's like, we think this is going out. They never went out and took a picture one or did any research on anything.
So where did the investigation take place?
They just talked about it.
Yeah. They didn't do anything.
So you paid them $75 an hour. They never left their couch, basically.
Right. But we go out. We don't care what the weather is. We've been out in the rain.
Yeah.
Standing out in the rain, not in a vehicle, but outside in the rain, getting soaked and everything else. It's not like we're just going to do a narrative.
Did you have your hat on? You did not?
My hat? This one?
Did you have a hat on?
I did.
Your pie hat. What are they called?
The pie hat?
Irish.
My Walter White hat?
Irish Scully or something.
This is a Boston Scout.
Oh, Irish Scully.
No, I don't have this on. I either go with no hat or I have a watch cap on.
Watch cap. I wear watch caps.
Toboggan.
I wear ball caps and stuff. But a boggin.
Yeah.
A boggin. I called him a watch cap. And my daughter picked it up and started calling him that. So
we can even put the ghillie suit on and go lay across the road and watch your house.
I don't have a ghillie suit anymore.
I still have mine.
I gave mine to some young kid in the Marine. He was like going to sniper school and I was getting out and I said, here, have it, use it. It was nasty. They think like crap. So
oh, yeah.
He could use it for something though, right? Parts and pieces here and there.
It'll be good.
Yeah. It was raggedy. It was old.
Those are the best though.
It smelled like an animal.
Doesn't matter. Those are the best.
Mm-hmm. Right. I remember making that in sniper school. Like you couldn't come there with a pre-made one.
Yeah. You
had the parts. They're like, you got till tomorrow to have it done. I'm like, you're up at midnight, with shoe goo and stuff.
Shoe goo.
Yeah.
That stuff stunk.
And then they made you jump in the creek with it.
Oh yeah. You got to season it.
And people's weren't put together right and fall to pieces.
You got to season it.
And I'd do flutter cakes with their half the ghillie suit on. So, but it's funny. People see that video of them going through the water. That's what they're doing, is see if your crap's put together right.
Yeah.
So, it sucks though, especially when you go to a winter class.
No, it builds character. It's good training.
Well, the summer classes had water moccasins to deal with, so I don't know. I get a little cold because it made you run out there, so you're hot.
Yeah,
I get in that water. I don't care, but it's making you run back too. All right, so we're talking about reporting the facts. Yeah, I mean, we get them all the time. Well, I get to look at reports from other investigators, and it's kind of what we would, based on our standards, halfway done. All right. They don't use the databases. They do a lot of pre-field investigation where you go into IRB or TLO and say, hey, what's this? Is the address correct? Number one, we get a lot of clients that think the address is one thing and the address is not correct.
Well, now we worked that one where I was watching that one and their house wasn't even close.
We got one going on now down in Birmingham like that too.
Yeah.
Like Hickey's having to sit outside the driveway kind of thing to see if people's coming in and out,
Yeah.
So, now he did pretend to be a pizza delivery man.
Yeah.
And went up and like he's at the wrong house and got the woman there. So, which is not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Gave him a $10 gift card for their trouble.
Oh, that was nice of him.
Good cover though, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we get out, we do a lot of technical stuff. We're not just a one trick pony where we do surveillance. We can do digital forensics on phones and all those things. So yeah, we charge a little more.
Yeah.
And Jus has worked for me full-time, part-time, hanging around.
Yep.
He's seen other operations before in Florida and other places, and this one runs pretty well.
Yeah.
We have good systems in place where an investigator comes on. We got the training. Hey, watch these videos, and you're pretty spun up on what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm not saying a new investigator. If you come from a police force or a military background, you're going to be able to get it with pretty quickly. You're like, oh, look at this. This is how he wants it done. Now, if you're a brand new person, we got to get out and do some technical training.
Yeah.
So here's how not to get popped and all that stuff. But what are your thoughts, Jus, before we move on?
It's, I did it in Florida too. And even down in Florida, the way you have it set up and the way we do things, this is a lot more thorough.
Mm-hmm.
It's very labor intensive. It's that people don't see you get 25 hours, but there's a lot of times that we're sitting there doing things. I don't want to say off the clock, but you're just gathering a little bit extra here, a little bit extra there, trying to figure stuff out.
Right.
So even though the contract does say 25 hours, we're still, it's not like we're watching a stopwatch and hitting that stopwatch.
All right.
It's the way we do things is just extremely thorough.
Right. Yeah. The way the system's set up, it forces you to be thorough.
Yes.
Because me or whoever's checking cases every day is going to be like, hey, you missed this.
Yeah.
And you have to put it in there. They're like, a lot of times they're like, oh, I forgot I was sleepy or whatever. It's small stuff. But if you go out and and just completely foul it up, or you go to the wrong address or half-ass everything, we're going to see it immediately before the client gets in front of the client. We're going to either fix it or you don't, right?
Yeah.
Or I'll go.
We don't fabricate it. We don't lie about it.
Right.
You just have to go in and correct it.
It's typically you went to the wrong place. You didn't go in the proper building, or proper bar, restaurant, those things. It's not we did anything illegal, but it's just the investigator being lazy. And either you can correct it or I will, and you're not going to like it when I do it.
Right.
So, because I'm going to do it with another person or me, and you're not getting paid for that half-ass work.
And that's happened before.
Yeah. And I'll fix it, but you ain't going to like it. So,
right.
Yeah, that's our contract. And we're talking about some of the things people get upset about, why we charge more than anybody else. And that's that.
It's well worth the money that you're paying, honestly.
Yeah. And then we got the reviews to show for it too. So, all right, let's get off here, Jus. We'll get to the next topic in a little bit. And then you look good in your hat, by the way.
Thank you.
Let me give everybody one last look here.
You always look good.
It's got the camo under the brim, all that stuff.
You like that?
Yeah, man. All right, we're out of here. Talk to you later.